Hi, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Inside the Circle. Before we get started, I'm just letting you know we have a brilliant competition to win a signed Malik hockey stick, but stick around to the end to find out how you can win. Today, we have an extremely special guest with us. You may know her from hockey clubs such as Kampong, SCHC in the Netherlands, Royal Leopold, and Blanco Provincia in Buenos Aires in Argentina. She has 306 caps for Argentina with an unbelievable 168 goals. She's a gold and a bronze from the World Cup, 5 golds from Champions Trophies, 1 World League gold. Pan America Cup, she has 3 golds, 2 silvers, a silver medal in London 2012, and a silver medal in Tokyo 2020. You may have also seen her opening a couple of the matches in Paris 2020. You have a law degree from University of Buenos Aires and has a very successful DM12 hockey camps across both in Americas and over in Europe this summer. She has also been voted the FIH World Player of the Year. Please welcome Delfina Merino.
Hi. Hello, how are you?
I'm very well. How are you doing?
Oh, good. Thank you.
Brilliant. First off, I think it's probably apt to say, what got you into playing hockey in the first place?
I started to play hockey when I was around 5 years old. The thing is, my parents played hockey, both of them at my club, Banco Provincia. So when we were little with my brother, we were at the club all the time, playing hockey, playing tennis, doing all kind of sports. And as soon as we became a little bit older, I think because of our school and the quantity of hours we had to be at the school, we couldn't do everything. So in my house, they asked us like, okay, what would you like to do? And we were both like hockey, of course. So it became crazy our sport number one, and we became really passionate. And also because we had our friends, like our best friends of the club, we are still all from hockey. So I think that was also a big reason that we stayed around the sport. And it's been like a lifetime playing hockey and enjoying it. And first, of course, it started like a sport, and then it continued to like the big things that happen later.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, those big things are 3 Olympic games for Argentina, London, Rio, and Tokyo, which is just unbelievable. And what was it like being an athlete in those games, and obviously getting a couple of silver medals in London and in Tokyo?
Yeah, sorry, my throat is a disaster today, so I will cough
okay, don't worry.
Yeah, but I think everything was a crazy experience, right? Like to play Olympics, to have the possibility of playing for the national team as well. It was, of course, a dream we had since we were young to represent our country, and it became true. It was crazy.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, and like I said, to get silverware out of it is just fantastic.
I will get water. Wait a minute.
Don't panic.
Yeah, I'm back in the winter of Argentina, so this weather didn't help when I was back from Europe.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, I think you probably timed it very well. You probably got the best weather when you were over here, because it's now grim.
It was quite nice, to be honest. England, they said it was going to be a little bit cold and chilly, but it helped. No rain.
Yeah, look, that's all that matters. You've obviously played with Malik sticks. It seems like you've played with him for a good part of your career. What drew you towards Malik in the first place?
Yeah, to be honest, my father has like a representation of different sticks here in Argentina. He has a big company related to sport that's called Danoco Sports, Danoco. And he has like the representation of some brands like Adidas, Malik, Ritual, Dita as well, Under Armour in clothes of national team. So I had like many sticks around to be able to play with. I could choose. But I played since I was young with Malik. Like my first tournaments, I started with them. And then the relationship with the sticks and I really like them, and to be honest, I'm kind of person that tries to stay with the sponsors when they just came for me when I was no one to be like, yeah, I was just playing for fun, and they came and looked for me, and the same happened with me and Adidas. Like they looked me when I was really young, and still today I'm part of their squad. So I try to be loyal with the people that were loyal with me when I was young. And that was the case with Malik. I really like the sticks. I really feel comfortable. And yeah, I think that the most important thing for players is to feel comfortable with their sticks first and like it and feel proud of the brand you play with and of the values of it. So it happened that with me and Malik. So that's why I still play with them and I enjoy them. And yeah, work for them, but with the love of sport as well.
Oh, brilliant! That's it. Yes, it's always great to see an athlete, grow with a company, especially like Malik. It's been a fantastic stick over here with us as well, and
I
I think
I
once.
left some signed sticks there when I was in England for you to be able to do some things. So I hope, yeah, yeah, those ones, yeah.
Yeah, so we've got this one, like I said, for the competition on this, and then we'll do another competition to win the other one through our social medias as well.
Okay, cool.
It was fantastic when the video came over from Beth working over in specialist sports with two sticks and a video from yourself saying about the sign stick. So I was very cheeky and asked if you could join us on this, and you thankfully said yes.
Yeah, yeah, of course. It's a pleasure to be sharing and speaking about a little bit of hockey and lifestyles as a hockey player. So there was no problem.
Oh, brilliant! Thank you. What model of stick are you actually using, and shoes as well? If you're using the Adidas shoes, what ones are you using currently?
I'm using the XP mold of Malik. That it's in color pink or in color blue. I use it in color. I really like color pink, so mostly of my sticks are all around that color.
Brilliant.
Although the design can change a little bit, I try to get those colors. And shoes, I usually play, yeah, or with the favela or with the light ones that are now that can be black or can be light blue. So yeah, I have different kinds of, and also depend the turf. Like here in Argentina, we have turfs that are from sand and also others that are from water as international. So depend the surface, depend the ones I choose to play with.
Okay, that makes sense. What you've played, like I said at the start, over in Europe for Netherlands and Belgium, and then back home in Buenos Aires. Is there a slight difference in coaching styles in all of those different regions? So when you're as a player going over to play for the likes of Kampong, you're sort of brought up with one style of hockey, and then you say go to Belgium at Royal Leopold, and is it a different style altogether? Is it different to what you would then play like in Argentina?
Yeah, I think each country is different. Each country has a different league. It have different players, have different dynamics in the league as well. The tournaments are different as well, how they are set up. I think if I have to be honest, Holland League is the best league because of the surface in which they play every weekend, and also because of the way they try to play. That it's like really similar to what national teams of Holland or of the Netherlands usually do. Like it's like a collective hockey, structure hockey with certain positions that you need to fulfill there, and then you have the freedom, or I got the freedom of being myself inside the 25. But if I receive the ball in parts of the field that were not near the D or the circle, I should have played like a plan, like we did with the team. So it was a little bit more structured. So I think that's really good because then the hockey gets collective and in a team way, and then you can explode your qualities of hands or skills inside the circle or inside the 25. So I really like the time of Holland. regarding to Belgium, I think now they're doing quite better. But yeah, the moment I play the league, it's a league that's a little bit less powerful than the Netherlands. Yeah, I enjoyed my time in Royal Leopold, but I played differently. I had to do much more than just like passing. We tried to do it, but like the level or the quality needed of myself, maybe more running with the ball. So it was a different chapter, that one. And regarding to Argentina, I think it's totally different to Holland and to Belgium, because I think we do like a lot of individual skills and a lot of not so structured outlets, and like a little bit more passionate in the way we play. And maybe in Holland, if the game is about to end and we are losing, people will keep on playing the same way they play all the game. Here in Argentina, if you are losing and you're just with 2 minutes to be gone the game, people will get totally emotional, passionate. They will go forward and they will try to score also like with the heart if they could. So it's also really different, the cultures and the way they handle the important moments. I think if Argentina can get a little bit of Holland structure, and Holland can get a little bit of the skills, although there are a lot of skills players, right? But like the Argentinian skills hands, I think that would be the best mix.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. From watching both teams, even internationally at games, you can see that different styles as they play out. But yeah, that would be some team to have Dutch structure and an Argentinian passion and flair. That would be some team.
Yeah, I think that's what they look for players when they bring players to the Netherlands league. I mean, I play in Sticks and I play at Kampong around 4 years or 5 years between both clubs, and the moment I was there, they really like the passion that we play with, like even in training, or also the skillfuls and the skills we have inside the circle or the 25. But I think more is the passion we put in it.
What, and I know this might be a difficult question to answer, what has been your favorite moment as a hockey player, internationally or for club? What's been a moment that just stands out in your memory as something that you can go, oh, that happened to me, or an incredibly proud moment?
Yeah, it's difficult to choose because it's been like a lifetime playing hockey. It's been many, but yeah, both with my Argentina club and with my national team, and even in Holland as well. I enjoy so much the league, and there are special moments for sure. I think we won a lot of champion trophies, and every champion trophy was amazing tournament. We became champion of the world in Rosario, and that was unbelievable when my career was starting. I had the opportunity of playing Olympics and get silver medals, and so it's fulfilled. Also, like the FIA, when I became best player of the world, it's something like individual, but it was really cool as well to have that opportunity. With my club, we also had championships, and we got to the top of the category A, so that was an amazing moment as well. So there are plenty of nice things, and of course there are things that didn't work as well. I remember Rio 2016, we lost in quarterfinals with Holland 3-2, and like that way we ended in Olympics. So it was also really hard at moment, but like it was a really cozy trip, I can say.
Yes, and luckily enough, it wasn't too far to go either.
Sorry?
It wasn't too far away either, the Rio Olympics.
No.
So obviously you had the 3 games. Obviously Tokyo was a very different Olympic Games in general. What was it like in that bit more of a bubble style Olympics, opposed to the roaring crowds that you had in the likes of London and Rio?
Yeah, it was the three Olympics. I had the opportunity of live, and to be honest, I went to Paris as well, but from another side, like more watching the Olympics, and also was a really cool experience to see how it was really an Olympic, because when we play, we usually don't enjoy anything of what's going on around. You're just focused on the games, and so it was also a crazy experience. But regarding to Tokyo, with the others, it was weird because we were really far away from our country. We were in Japan, and could play in big stadiums, and they were totally empty. So it didn't felt like like you were in an Olympic in a moment, because there were no people. You have like no contact inside the village. Something that's really not nice, because when you're there, it's like you want to have contact and know people from other countries and exchange pins or exchange pictures, or you find friends from other countries as well. So it was a lot of distance. And definitely it was another dynamic of the normal Olympics. But Rio and London were pretty cool. We could see like a lot of athletes of the first sports, like Nadal, Djokovic, Sharapova, so Usain Bolt as well. So it was a really cool experience. And like I said, Paris, these last Olympics for me was totally different, because it was the first Olympic I was there without playing. So I could enjoy from another perspective, from another side, and also to see how cool is an Olympic when you're just watching, because there are a lot of things you avoid when you're like a player. And it has a lot of color and a lot of energy to be around on a city while there's an Olympic going on.
Did you get to watch any other sports, or were you just there for the hockey?
No, we went with, I was also with Aymar in Paris. We were together. Yes. So we've been in tennis as well, watching some tennis, and we had the possibility of going to swimming, but then we preferred to go for hockey, those games.
Fair enough. That's an easy decision to make.
Yeah, we watch a lot of hockey.
Good. I mean, it's people almost have the fear of saying that they like watching a lot of hockey. Certainly over here, it can happen quite a lot. But if it's the sport you love and you've grown up with it and it's your passion, then yeah, and especially now that there's a lot more access to watching it. I think absolutely the more you watch it can only help you pick up on wee bits and pieces, and if you enjoy watching it, that's even better.
Yeah, and also because we know a lot of people around hockey, so it was not just going to see the game, it was meeting friends, meeting people from our countries, the federation, like it was also nice to see all the surroundings.
Absolutely. The setting in Paris was fantastic. I didn't quite get out to it during the games, but it was quite impressive to see.
Yeah, I think what they did really nice in Paris is not maybe with hockey, because hockey was a little bit far away, but they make the Olympics inside the city. Like you had like fields, beside the Torre Eiffel. So how cool would be like running and achieving your race down the Eiffel Tower. So it was, I think it was really sick the way they did it. It was really cool.
Absolutely. Which leads on quite well to what made you want to set up your DM12 hockey camps? What was that driving force to do that? Was it just to inspire the sort of next generation of players?
Yeah, I think it was a mix of everything, right? Like when I was taken out of national team in 2022, I had suddenly a lot of time, while the years before I didn't, and I was rushing everywhere and couldn't do too much of what I wanted. So then opportunities started to be open and coming to me, asking like if I could give a camp or if I coach a clinic. And then I thought, yeah, why not? I have time and it's something I like, to be inside the field and help the little ones. So it started like really spontaneous, and it started growing more than what I thought it would grow. And yeah, I make an Instagram page that's Delfina Merino 12 Campus, and then some camps in USA, then some camps in Europe with Maddie Hinch now in England. I of course I do some camps here in Argentina, some in Chile last year. So it started to move quite fast, and yeah, I think in a way it's also to give a little bit back, to players or to young players. Once we were those players that loved hockey and wanted to be fulfilling dreams in national teams or whatever. So finding those dreams in little ones, it's quite cute, and I really enjoy to have time and share with them, and also to try to teach my experience and inside and outside the field as well.
Brilliant. I've seen the Instagram posts and stuff from it. It looks just amazing. I've never seen that many kids on a hockey pitch, and it just looks brilliant. And then obviously you came over to England at the end of the summer there and helped out or joined with the MH1 clinics as well. How did you get involved in that? Was it the same sort of thing? A bit of a chat between you and Maddie and decided to merge?
Yeah, to be honest, with Maddie, we played together in Stixe. She was the goalkeeper, I was the forward, so she saved the goals and I tried to score. And we live together, and we are quite good friends. So I knew she had her company, and she knew I had mine. So she asked me if I wanted to join in a way to make goalies and players together. And I think it was an extremely good idea, because although there are two positions that are totally different, you both need of each other, right? Like goalies to train with forwards and forward to shoot on goalies or to shoot on goals. So it was a good mix. It was a long road trip, but it was really, really nice to do all the sightseeing and around England. So I think it was really cool experience to do it together, and also to share time, because we usually, after finishing playing in Europe, we don't see too much each other, because I'm here and she's there. Mm-hmm. So it was quite nice also to enjoy the time together.
Oh, brilliant. And did you pick up any European or England phrases, words, stuff that you'll take back and use in your own camps?
Yeah, I think there are a lot of things that when you do camps like this with different people and different cultures, you get to know a lot of new things from the setups, or also from the words or the vocabulary they use or the tone. So yeah, definitely I took some of them.
Good. Only as long as they're all the good ones.
Yeah, the good ones.
I'll not keep you much longer. My last question is, and it's a question that I've asked all our guests, because I think it's very important to weed out who is correct and who is not correct in this situation. Before training or before a match, how would you put your socks and shoes on? Do you do sock, shoe, or sock, shoe?
No, I do sock, shoes.
So the correct answer then. That's good.
I don't know. I do it like that. That's what it's good for me.
Yeah, there's a few people that do it the other way, and you're just not quite as happy with them after. No, but look, thank you very, very much for joining us. And it's been great to chat with you. Is there anything that you want to plug? Do you want to plug your camps, your own social medias, anything like that?
No, if they want to follow me, they can find me, of course, in Instagram with the camp Delfina Merino 12 Campus, and I have my own Instagram as well, Delfina Merino. So whatever they need, they can reach there. And yeah, I hope with the Malik stick, I get a picture of the winner. I can see their face.
Absolutely, I'll make sure they do. And on that, if you want the chance to win, I think the best way to do it is tell us in the comments below how many times we've said Malik in this episode. I think that's going to be the best way to weed out who's been paying attention throughout this. And Malik, as always, guys. Yes, I know. Get them in now. Get the last couple of Maliks in just to make sure people are paying attention. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching, and please do like and subscribe. And if you don't want to sort of look at my face, which is understandable, you can listen to us on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts. Delfina, thank you very much for joining us, and have a great rest of your day.
Okay, thank you very much. It was a pleasure, and hope to see you soon.
Absolutely. Take care.
Bye-bye.